Hey, what's up, agents? One of the things I haven't done, I know a lot of people cover it, but I think I'll start doing if it's worth it, is each week I'm going to check out the vendors, and if there's stuff that I think is good for skill build based builds, I'll go ahead and just report so you guys can go pick up stuff if it can help you out. So let's just go through this. So Cassie this week, cold relations, not so good unless you need it. Sacrifice, not so good. I'm not a fan of the sacrifice overall. Just that 60% damage you take is just too much for me in endgame content. But Shield Splinter, check it out. Max assault rifle damage, max headshot damage. All you got to do is max out that health damage, and you have a perfectly rolled Shield Splinter right here. So I do recommend picking this up for your DPS character. I know I do the skill builds, but this is awesome, and this actually works really well for a skill build if you want a weapon to do damage that you're not counting on your skills. I mean, Optimist, just the more you fire, the more damage it does. Since we got Perfect Optimist, that's a great gun right there. Great pickup. So pick this up if you don't have a maxed out Shield Splinter already. Let's see. So we got the aces and eights, and decent roll right here. Nothing to write home about. Got the hardwire chest piece, nothing to write home about there. Hardwire. These gloves right here, if you're not going to be using BTSU gloves and you're going to be doing a hybrid healing damage build, these would actually be worth checking out, particularly because if you want to use the card named pistol for the skill tier and then the amped to get the extra bonus, you can roll that skill tier off right there and add either 170,000 armor or you could add 15% weapon damage. So consider picking these up if you don't have a better pair already. We got the new Hunter Fury set. We got some knee pads here. Knee pads have weapon damage and health. Not great rolls on that. I'd skip that. The Foundry Bulwark, we got two pieces. We got the holster right here. Not a very good roll on that, but if you need to complete the set, there it is. And then we got the mask. Again, not a very good roll, but if you need it. We'll just go through these and see, is there anything worth... Okay, so check this out. These Fenris knee pads right here, maxed out skill haste. It's not bad weapon damage, it's not great, but what you could do, you got two choices here. You could roll that weapon damage into skill tier if you wanted to directly use these to be able to get the 10% assault rifle damage and mix that into one of your skill builds. Or the other option, if you are using the card named pistol with the skill tier or amp from the technician, you could leave that weapon damage on there, roll that repair skill into skill damage, and have a great set of knee pads right here for a hybrid build. Skill duration, I don't imagine anybody would ever use a skill duration mod. +1 max targets, I'm sure everybody has that already. Alright, let's move on to the next vendor. Alright, agents, here we are at Dark Zone West. Let's see what we got over here. Hey, haven't seen a rock and roll in a long time. This is one of the Dark Zone weapons. Perfectly extra, plus 50% magazine capacity. And it's funny because I haven't seen this perk since way back in the day. So this brings back year 1, division 2. All right, decent roll on it. You can roll that damage to armor to max, and if you don't have a rock and roll, might as well pick it up if you got the Dark Zone credits. Alright, so other than that rock and roll, that's probably the only thing worth mentioning here. So in Dark Zone West, check out the rock and roll if you don't have one already. Alright, agents, DZ South. Let's see what we got cracking over here. Got a rail splitter, not looking so tough. The 45 ACP Vector, not looking so tough. In fact, let's just go and wait Let's see if we got anything that actually is worth checking out. So this one isn't too bad. If you like a Sokolov, got the max weapon damage. Headhunter's not a bad perk. You could keep the armor regen and reroll the crit hit damage, or vice versa. So, but not a great roll there. Yeah, so nothing really going on at the DZ South. Moving on. Alright, DZ East, we got to take the long trek over here. And keep going and going. And I don't know why they spawn us that far away from it, but hey, whatever. Alright, but I'm sure our girl has something amazing. What's she got for us?
Want to make a deal?
Ooh. So we got a White Death. But no. Moving on. Close and personal with the marksman rifle. I don't even know why they have that as a talent that you could choose with the marksman rifles. This seems totally counterintuitive to me, but what do I know? I play skill builds. Classic M60. Hunter's Fury mask in case you need to fill that out, but the roll is not very good. Got the Future Initiative holster. That, well, it does come with repair skill on it, but it's not very good. Alright, so overall, the Dark Zone vendors, not the best this week. I'm sure that means next week is going to be stellar.
That was a pleasure.
Alright, agents, there's a whole lot going on at the Theater Settlement vendor. Whole lot of crap. We got a Tsunami, in case you don't have it. Who doesn't have 20 of these that they've dismantled already? Got the good old Sausage with the maxed out rate of fire. Other than that, it's crap. SIG, I'm not even going to look at that. NBC gloves. Let's see. Yeah. If you need to fill out your recal station, there's some 10% skill damage right there. Other than that, like I said, crap. Moving on. Alright, over the campus settlement, got a Quiet Roar. Not a very good roll. 700 tactical with maxed out damage to targets out of cover. Classic RPK with maxed out damage to targets out of cover. That's about it. Alright guys, remember we got two different vendors to check at the base of operations. We got the standard one. We got the Glory Days there with some maxed out optimal range. So nothing to write home about the primary vendor, but don't forget we also got our clan vendor to go check out. So this will change a bit depending on what level your clan is, but if you're maxed out, then we will be looking at something like these. Ooh, another Quiet Roar. This one is definitely better than the other one we saw at the campus settlement. Foundry Bulwark holster. Not a great roll. Striker's Mask. Not a great roll. Hardwire holster. That repair skill. Okay, this could totally be used. This might be really good if you want to do a hybrid sort of hybrid skill damage, skill repair build. So nothing truly amazing here. So let's head to New York, see what they got over there. I feel like the loading screen is the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. You guys ever been watching it and you're almost to 100% and all of a sudden it goes back a bit and you're like, wait a second. How did you lose progress? The little engine that couldn't. Alright. Ooh, bounty added. Alright, so the main vendor here. Hello? Game? Hello? There we go. Ubisoft, you're doing great. Okay, so we got Vector with Ranger, not a great roll. The Negev with Unhinged, not a great roll. Yeah. Well, not a whole lot there, but we got one more vendor out here. Let's go see what Roy Benitez has for us. Roy, don't let me down, dude. You're our last hope, bro. Alright. Hey, Black Market AKM with pretty good stats. But unfortunately, a shitty... I don't know. If you guys like nearsighted, awesome. I'm not really a fan. I would much rather have a damage perk of some sort. Well, agents, that's all the vendor, the stuff that's available at the vendor for the week. Kind of a weak week, total pun intended. The only real recommendations I have, I guess, would be if you don't have a rock and roll already, the DZ West has that rock and roll available right now, so you can add that to your collection. Best thing we got by far is this Shield Splinterer. If you don't have a maxed out one, I highly recommend you go pick this guy up, roll that health damage to max, and you will be rocking and rolling just like that rock and roll. Thanks for checking this video out. You agents be safe. I'll see you all in the Dark Zone.